Most ecom communities out there will teach you how to run ads, how to source product, how to scale to 7, 8, 9 figures. And somewhere in module 27, or between the Facebook ads SOP and the influencer playbook, there's like a 12-minute video on CRO, a footnote. Yet you can buy all of the traffic in the world, but if your site doesn't convert, none of it matters. Traffic is a commodity. Conversion is the bottleneck. Hey, I'm Lars. I spent 8.5 years leading CRO at Nike Europe. I've since scaled 40 plus 6 to 9 figure e-commerce brands with my CRO agency, LPG Digital. I built the CRO Advantage because there's not one community on the internet dedicated exclusively to what happens after the click. If you're in e-commerce, this will sound familiar. You have your CPAs creeping up, your ROAS is slipping, and you're spending more to acquire the same customers that you got cheaper 6 months ago. 99% of the traffic that you paid for bounces and never returns. You know that something's broken, but you can't really pinpoint where, right? Like, is it your homepage? Is it your product page? Is it your cart, checkout? You don't know which leak to fix first. And so you change everything at once. New images, new copy, new layout. Conversion goes up or down, and you still have no idea what actually moved the needle. You can't repeat what worked because you don't know what worked. And here's the kicker. As soon as you scale ad spend, your conversion rate actually naturally drops. You're reaching colder audiences. Your ads stop working as hard. So the more you scale, ironically, the more CRO actually matters. A 20% lift on 50K per month is worth something, but that same lift on 500K per month is worth 10 times as much. Okay, so now that you understand why CRO actually matters, let's take a look at how most people try and solve for it. You see, most common CRO advice actually comes from two places. So on one hand, you have these 9-figure operators who've never built in DTC. They do have a lot of best-in-class processes around testing, user research, but not all of their systems translate down to 7 to 8-figure brands because those brands don't tend to have the same brand equity a brand such as Nike does, right? And then two, you have the modern DTC operators who do move fast, but they've never seen what a best-in-class experience looks like, and they try and copy and paste their way to success. They just copy and paste whatever the latest DTC success story has done on their website or in their funnel. Commonly like a True Classic, an AG1, and IM8. And our CRO Advantage system combines the best of both. 8.5 years at Nike and 40 plus 6 to 9 figure ecom brand clients from our agency have taught me which pieces of which playbook actually need to be applied if you try to predictably scale a brand with CRO. But before we jump into anything, these are the results that we've been able to accomplish applying the CRO Advantage system to our clients at LPG Digital. So the last 11 clients that we took on got 1, an RPV increase of 394%. 2, a second client got an increase of 146%. The third client, 64%. The lowest increase in revenue per visit that we were able to achieve using these systems across the last 11 clients was 28%. To go even further, on our PDP redesigns, which we also offer as part of our service, we currently have a 100% win rate. That means that every single PDP that we've taken and redesigned, where we had the original PDP, we created a new product page that outperformed the original product page using our systems 100% of the time. So we have clients such as Laundry Sauce, Voxer, Salt Lab, Madgear, 8 Hours, up-and-coming sleep supplement brand. We have a ton of brands that trust us with their funnel using these systems. And I would love for you to be able to start using them yourself. And now we'll get into what exactly they look like inside of the school community. So specifically within the community, we start with one strategic question. What type of growth does your brand actually need? And there's two answers here, two possible answers. One, you can try and get more out of the traffic that you already have. And this is what I refer to as holistic CRO. Or two, you can build new ways to buy for people. Okay, this is what I refer to as funnel diversification. Holistic CRO basically just means optimizing every single page that a visitor already touches. So we're talking about homepage, collection pages, product pages, cart, checkout, the same ads, the same traffic, producing more sales for you. Funnel diversification is the modern 2026 DTC playbook. So there, we're really just building pre-sale pages that warm up cold traffic before they ever see your product. Listicles, advertorials, quizzes, because someone who just clicked on your ad isn't necessarily ready to be pitched, and you need to match the page format to their awareness level from someone who doesn't even know that they have a problem yet, all the way down to someone who's actually ready to buy. And then, of course, we have detailed SOPs, blueprints, checklists, templates, swipe files, anything that you could ever need to master each specific vertical, whether that's holistic CRO or whether that's funnel diversification. So let's take a look, click into holistic CRO here. You can see we have a homepage blueprint, a collection page blueprint, product page blueprint. We always have a video walkthrough, checklist, exhaustive checklists that are based off of my decade of experience across Nike and the 40 plus DTC brands that I've scaled. Cart, checkout, and I go through highly tactical recommendations of what you need to test on your store today in order to increase conversion and AOV. For funnel diversification, very similar. We have a blueprint, one for the entire strategy to talk you through that, how it actually works. Then we have a blueprint for landing pages, advertorials, listicles, quizzes, offer pages. We have a full swipe file of all of the brands that I like to look at for inspiration that do a good job with their funnel. So here, for example, you have the listicle blueprint. You see a full breakdown, examples illustrated, so you know exactly what you need to do in order to craft these yourself. and get them launched ASAP for your paid ads. Then we also have a page speed guide. We have a full A/B testing SOP from our internal operations that we make available to you, so you know exactly how to test, what to test, how long to have it run, how to call a winner, how to call a loser, what to do if the test loses, what to do if the test wins, how to roll it out for 100% of the traffic, and I could go on and on and on. Copywriting guides, heat map SOPs, even a Black Friday playbook for this year's Black Friday, which you might want to start looking at very soon, because as you know, every year it gets very competitive around the November timeframe, so it's better to start working on it earlier. And we also have access to all of our bi-weekly call recordings, as well as exclusive access to discount software such as A/B testing, as well as heat maps. Then you have the community tab. Inside of the community tab, you can ask any of your questions and get my feedback within just a span of 24 hours. So you see a couple of examples here. Someone's asking around PDP feedback, or here around collection page feedback. And I always give a very detailed breakdown of what you need to fix and improve. And of course, you also have the option to jump onto one of our bi-weekly calls, which are always great to attend. So you can just ask me personally and have me on the live call answer any of your questions in order to increase conversion rates and AOV for your website. The bottom line of all of this is this. You get three things, okay? One, you get my exact CRO systems covering your entire funnel. All you need to do is follow along. Two, you get 2 live calls with me every single month where I walk through real member sites and tell you exactly what to fix in which order. Number 3, you get direct access to me inside of the community, and I answer inside of 24 hours. Me, not a community manager. So that's the program. $97 per month, cancel anytime. It's the cheapest price it will ever be, and you're already paying for CRO. You're just paying for the bad version of it. Every single dollar that you spend on ads lands on an unoptimized site that worked half as hard as it could have. I really hope that I can see you inside. Thanks so much, and I'll speak to you soon.